Hey, everybody. We're doing Flying Fish Brewing Company's
Onshore Lager.
Onshore Lager, yeah. 83 by Beer Advocate. It's considered, now they got in Beer Advocate, Lager American. I think it's an American Pale Lager is the term. American Lager, American Pale Lager, I don't know. 83, 4.9% ABV. It's brewed by Flying Fish Brewing Company out of New Jersey.
And it says, our home is surrounded by a breathtaking stretch of ocean and beautiful waterways. And Onshore Lager is our tribute to that environment. Brewed without adjuncts, this beer pours a pure golden color, and German-style hops provide a crisp, clean finish. A portion of Onshore Lager sales will be donated to clean water efforts. So you heard that, right? They don't use any adjuncts.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
I got I give it a heavy pour, but I got only a little tiny half a pinky head on mine. We got a little bit more than me.
I didn't even do a hard pour. I just poured it on the side, and then as it got halfway, I turned around.
I did a hard pour down the center. That's what I got.
Okay, so it is cloudy.
Yeah, a little cloudy, not overly whelmingly cloudy. You can see through it a little bit, but golden, pale. Head is like,
it's white, but it's not so much egg white. You know what I mean?
Like a white bread white.
Hops and barley, man.
You made me laugh with that chuckle.
What?
Well, I said it's a white bread white. Chuckle, and it made me laugh.
Subconsciously, I must have chuckled, huh?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember doing it. Smells kind of,
yeasty.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to like this.
What do you mean you don't know if you're going to like this? You haven't even tried to like it.
All right, but I'm going to try it. That's what I do.
I could not find anything myself in the short amount of time I had
on this beer.
Because you were talking about the brewery, and I was going to look up the brewery and find some history on the brewery, but
I never heard of the brewery. Summerdale. Oh wait,
Flying Fish.
Flying Fish, Summerdale, New Jersey.
Yeah, I actually thought Flying Fish was in southern states.
Yeah, I'm probably getting confused with Fish Head or Dogfish Head or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
All right.
What, you found anything on it?
Now, let's just drink it. But this is onshore. I don't know where Summerdale, New Jersey is, how far onshore that is in New Jersey from the Atlantic Ocean. But
yeah,
I could probably Google it.
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'll find something here about. So when Gene Mueller founded his brewery in 1996, he did so as a virtual brewery on the World Wide Web, and he named it Flying Fish for the constellation in the Southern Hemisphere that represents exploration and adventure. By allowing drinkers to engage with him directly, he soon garnered attention and accolades that led to the funding that made Gene's dream a reality, and his first production brewery was built in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Cherry Hill, so that's down by Fort Dix.
By 2012, the original brewery had outstripped its capacity, and a new location was secured close by Summerdale. Okay. Installation is 463 solar panels and solar tube lighting in the warehouse, recaptured steam in the brewing process, and rain gardens on property make it one of the most sustainable breweries in the world. A diverse and adventurous portfolio of brands remains the ongoing dream. All right, let's drink it.
So not too far from Philly. It's way onshore. You know, it's not even by the coast. So, cheers.
Well, the beer says onshore. You know, it doesn't taste bad.
No.
It's reminiscent of a German beer.
Hey, Jammer, did you know that Delaware is like a peninsula?
Is it?
Yeah, I just don't know where the state line is. But if you go to Delaware, on one side of it, you got the Susquehanna River coming down.
Susquehanna River. I turn and slowly walk. Oh, sorry.
And then you got the Delaware River. So they're both coming like this, and then they both curve out, and then you got Delaware there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
My sister said she bought a book on all the states and supposedly had a lot of information of each state.
Yeah.
Yeah, every question you could ask was answered.
Wow.
That's what it said. That's a bold claim.
What's really weird, though, is I don't think that whole peninsula is Delaware. I think part of it's Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Let me check, because I never really look at Delaware on the map. Yeah. Part of it is Pennsylvania. So the east side of that whole big-ass peninsula is Delaware, and the rest of it is part of Pennsylvania, I guess.
All right.
Or Maryland. I think it's Maryland.
Yeah, it's probably Maryland.
Yeah, Maryland.
All right, let's get to it. What do you think of this beer?
I don't like it too much.
It's kind of got like a lemon, don't it? I mean, it says it didn't use adjuncts, but, you know.
Right. It's a lager. American, I guess pale lager is basically what it is. Basically, they said American lager American. I think it's a pale. I looked at some of the Moosehead lagers under it. Pale American lager. Or American pale lager. That's what I say. It's not real bad, but it's not real good either. I don't like most American pale.
It's kind of got a zesty lemon, pine lemon taste.
Right. Which is
but then it's kind of sweet and kind of toasty as you drink it.
Yeah. Hence the reason why I don't buy a lot of pale American lagers.
Yeah.
Moosehead, a couple other ones.
But it's pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not great either, though.
Well, all beers vary in goodness.
It's just the better ones I like very better.
Some just
some falter on the far side of the spitter swallow scale of drinkability.
I mean, I don't mind it. Is it something I would buy again? I don't know, because there's a flavor there that kind of just, bitterness and a flavor that I just don't care for.
Looking at this Delaware map, Jammer, they say you can fit like 33 Earths in Uranus, but I bet you can fit like 3 million Delawares in Uranus.
I don't know. You try first. See that? How I turned it back on you?
Yeah.
It does have a very reminiscent quality of German beer, like they were saying, because I can tell, it does taste similar to some German-style beers, but...
Yeah, but it does have that weird pale lager type hoppiness that most American pale lagers have.
Yeah, I mean, it has that, yeah.
A little bit of piney, but a little bit of a weird, like a wood chip. Weird flavor, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't really particularly care for it. I would say for what it is, it's probably pretty good, considering, it's, I mean, it is pretty good.
I mean, do you think companies like this, like, wow, we're selling really good this month, folks? Let's keep pushing out the barrels or whatever, Do you think they're selling really good, this type of beer?
That's been my ongoing thought to myself. I mean, if you found a good beer, and you know this as well as I do, Shagdog, if they found a good style to be their flagship beer,
right,
that people would drink consistently and want to drink it all the time,
right,
then you'd be selling like you wouldn't believe. It'd be
right. I mean, that's why the light beers are still the top selling beers, Coors Light, Bud Light. Bud Light's number one still.
Well, most people are still buying the light beers because they want to, think they're doing something healthy.
Well, and plus they're easy to drink. You know, if you told somebody this is light beer, it's a lot healthier than the other light beers, they would probably still drink Bud Light because they can't handle the taste of this shit. They couldn't drink more than 5 of these.
Yeah, I mean the flavor is stronger and richer in comparison to what some of the macro light or just regular lager beers. You know.
Now, can I drink this, watch football games, sip on it? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to chug a bunch. I won't be able to say Bud Light. I could drink like 6, 7, 8 of those. I probably want to drink at the most slowly 3 or 4 of these.
And here's the funny thing about that. Would you rather drink 3 or 4 slowly or 12-pack fast?
This is a little heavier than Bud Light, so I think I'd rather go to Bud Light.
See, that's the thing. I mean, do you want to do that and get drunk by drinking a bunch of Bud Lights?
All right.
Or do you want to just drink 3 or 4 of these, which is about almost 5% alcohol?
Yeah, it'll be equal to about 5 or 6, 7 Bud Lights.
Yeah, and just get a nice and toasty. See, here's the thing. Most people in America, as their kids, growing up, start drinking. What do? They binge drink.
Yeah.
And the binge drinking is done by a lot of college students and
some older people.
Yeah. And basically what they're doing is they're drinking one after the other really fast because, I got to get that buzz.
Yeah, they're easy to drink. But, yeah, if they're not buzzing really good off 4 beers, they got to chug them down to get to that 7th beer to get that good buzz going. Right? Whereas, like,
drink 4 or 5 of these, you're going to feel like, oh, man, I feel it. And then on top of that, you're getting a nice toasty buzz.
Yeah, but with me, the taste of this particular one, I'm not a big American lager beer fan like you are.
I like lagers.
I like adjunct lagers. Apparently. This one's just a little too not heavy, hoppy, a little sweet. Just a little bit more than everything that you get in adjunct lager, yeah.
It's got that zest, lemon, and pine flavor, which I don't care for.
Almost like a pale ale, but it's a pale lager. It's a lager. And it's a lager style of a pale ale, basically. A basic pale ale, not an IPA, but a pale ale.
And with that being a pale ale, or pale lager, sorry.
Yeah, don't get confused.
With those flavors. It's kind of difficult to judge it. I mean, because you got lagers take more effort to make.
Yeah, a little longer to make than an ale. Depending on what type of lager, it might take a week or 2 weeks more.
And, I can remember back in the day way back in the day when I was drinking some of the beers and they said they were ales. I'm like, oh, I don't like ales. I don't like ales, period.
Right.
Because they just had this flavor that I didn't care for.
At one point, Jammer, I just thought ale was like the English way of calling a lager, and lager is the American way of saying a beer.
Yeah,
ale is English way or something. That's what I thought way back when I was young. Yeah,
yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah, and it makes sense in a weird way.
Yeah,
because most of the English beers are ales.
Right, they don't have a lot of lagers. Yeah. Now, Germans, on the other hand, have lagers.
Oh, they have all kinds of lagers, and then they categorize the lagers as different types of beer.
Oh shit! Hell's lager, Pilsner, Schwarzbier, Bach, Doppelbock. Oh shit! Go on now.
I guess they're correct because hey,
Eisbach, ice beer.
Because it is different, but
yeah.
So what grade are you giving us?
You know what? It's not really too bad. I mean, I'm not a big pale lager fan, but I give it a C+ and a swallow.
See, that's where I was at, but I was actually saying, you know what? It's as good. It's good enough to be a B-. It's just I don't like it myself. Yeah. I mean, I think it's good. I like it in the sense that it's.
I think it's a good pale lager, but just that little bit of. I mean, it's not bad, but there's certain taste in there.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the B- in the swallow because I kind of liked it.
The back end, I just don't like. It's a little sweet, weird sweetness that you get from a pale lager, which I don't like. So,
I think the bitterness is something that people can get used to.
Right. Well, not a lot of people, because I mean, this type of beer back in my young days, when I just drank like Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite, those type of beers, this is the type of beer that would really gag me good at the back end. The way that sweetness is in the back end, I'd be like,
That's the one thing what I don't like is that. See, this is supposed to be a lager, so you know.
Yeah.
I mean, if the ales, they usually have that sweetness on the end of it, and that's like,
they're sweet. The pale lagers are a sweetness, but it's a little bit different than the pale ales, but it's similar, a little similar, you know.
Yeah.
Because I've had pale ales, especially the English pale ales, are really good. That freaking speckled hen we had was an English pale ale. That was off the charts, excellent to me. I thought it was really good.
Well, you didn't give it that kind of grade.
I didn't. I thought I gave it an A-.
And in fact, we have no proof of your grade.
I think I give it an A-.
We have no proof of it.
We have no proof of it.
As far as we know, you've never drank it.
I think the next time we go to that place, we just go down the line. Okay, let's get one off this square. You know how they got the bars? All right, let's get one off this section, one off this section. Just keep going down. Next time we go.
I think that's what would be the right thing to do. You know, actually that would if you were doing if you took like that one section of beer and you said, okay, that shelf right there. All right, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. All right, go down here. One of those, one of those, one of the, you know, and just take it like that.
Whatever. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like you're like, okay, I might not like that one, so okay, I won't do that one now, but let me get these 6 or 7.
We're taking them all. We're going to get them all off that shelf, and that's all we're doing.
I can't do it.
And then when we're done with it, that's what we're at.
We're done with all 20 of those beers.
We're done with that section of beer. Now we're moving on to this section.
Yeah, but what happens when we go there and they like revamp it and like some of that move down to the next section?
Then we complain and say,
well, most times we remember, oh, we done that one. How the hell did I get over here? Yeah, how did you just get over
here? We burned the place down.
I mean, who do you think the best beer reviewer is out there besides us?
As far as beer reviewers go, you know, the thing about it is there's a couple of them out there when I used to watch them a little more avidly, you know.
Yeah.
And I do like the one guy from England.
The guy with the older guy with the white goatee.
He was bald. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, did he used to have a white goatee though, or
I don't know if it was a white goatee, but he was bald.
Yeah.
I don't even see. That's the other thing. I don't remember what the guy's name was. Now I'd have to go searching out for beer reviews again.
Yeah.
And hopefully I could find them.
And what's really weird is I'm coming across people I never came across before.
Yeah. See, that really bothers me because, you know, if you want to get rid of a channel or suspend a channel for whatever that is, first of all, you should use the same terminology.
Yeah, because look, they didn't really punish us. They didn't block us from coming on YouTube because we're still on here. So whatever we did wrong, we could do again right now, right?
Well, technically, I can't get on the account myself.
Right. But you're still on here right now, no matter what we did wrong. You're still on here.
That's because you're the I owned the channel before. Now you have a channel.
Yes, but still, Spinner Swallow Beer Review is still linked. That's what we called all of our videos. You don't think that would flag something? If they had a good system, it would. Hey, we got another Spinner Swallow Beer Review.
Let's just go ahead and give them ideas then.
Red flag.
Yeah, we'll just give them ideas there.
Yeah, I mean, they're not really good at security at all. No wonder our country's fallen.
I think what it is more harassment than anything.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to, first of all, they say suspended, not terminated. And yet you go to look at a video of ours and it says the count has been terminated.
Yeah, when you go, because it shows you the same thing every time.
Then you're like, well, what the hell? Is it terminated or suspended? You know what I mean?
All right. I understand your hurt.
As an owner of a channel, you want to know, is it suspended or terminated?
And you should be able to talk to somebody about it. Customer service, something.
And then on top of that, I mean, hey, like for our situation, it's sexually provocative or whatever material.
Whatever it was, yeah.
A picture of a girl with a bikini thong on with our logo over her top of her ass.
Top of her buttocks.
How is that any more or less provocative as somebody twerking?
Right, and she's not moving. It's just a picture.
It's just a picture
at the beach, and she's pointing toward our logo.
And on top of that, it is one picture, and it's gone. It's not a full 10 minutes of some woman twerking her ass.
It's her not even 10 seconds picture, and she's got her two fingers like this behind her, like pointing towards our logo. That's where we put the logo, a top part of her buttocks.
I don't really understand how that creates a,
Yeah, there's worse shit out there than us. Believe it to receive it, right?
Exactly.
So I am 18 years old. I am powerful.
You're looking for that 17-year-old girl.
But
Perv.
I don't think there'd be too many young girls in the same things that I'm at. I mean, 80s. There might be a couple that are into 80s rock. I'm sure there's got to be like a couple young girls out there.
Part. Some of these movies that are coming out now has 80s music in it.
Well, you look at what's that one TV show on Netflix there with the monsters in the 80s?
Strange Things.
Stranger Things. It's 80s theme. They got Motley Crue, Home Sweet Home, other 80s music. There's a couple other, and I love those 80s nostalgia because to me it's nostalgic watching the 80s shows, almost like the Goonie type shit. It's like the Goonies of.
Well, some of it is you actually getting to see something that you didn't get to see back when you were a kid or whatever.
Right, and I mean, how many movies besides Weird Science did you hear a Motley Crue song in back in the 80s? Weird Science had Rat, Wanted Man. Matter of fact, Rat had a couple movies. They had.
I don't remember that many songs in the
Motley Crue. I never heard any. Rat was in Weird Science when him and the lady got in the car. I'm a wanted man. It only played like 10 seconds of the song, but
all right.
And then also Rat had Body Talk was in The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy. When he came rushing and something happened in the house, a bunch of Mexicans were in there watching MTV and Rat was playing the video of Body Talk. Yeah. And then Rat was on, of course, Point Break, one of the theme songs, Nobody Rides for Free. And so that's 3 movies Rat was in. Not Motley Crue.
Let's move on. How about the doze off here?
I'm a wanted man.
Yeah, that's what I am.
'Cause I be a wanted man.
Wanted man. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We graded it. Let's get off this. Oh, you want to do that pink can we got? I forget the hell the pink can is.
Yes. Go ahead and do the pink can.
And that'll be the last one for tonight.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Yeah, you missed out in the big storm. I'm one ahead of you, but
yeah, I'll have to do that next time. And you
so
can sit there and tell me what you thought.
So I'm probably drunker than you. That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I'm sleepy.
All right, let's do this pink one. I can't remember what it's called, but we're gonna do it. It's another.
This is what happens when I work and then do this shit.
Yeah, then you got a woman bothering you.
Well, that could be worse.
It's true. But when you're in the middle of a beer review and a woman takes you away from the said beer review for like almost an hour, and you can't get away from the phone, say, "Hey, babe, let me call you back."
Outside, I said, "Hey, babe."
Hey, babe.
Take a walk on the wild side, and all the colored girls go do do do
do do do do
All right, I am Jammer.
I am the Shagdog.
We are
the spit or swallow.
Beer. Yeah.
Back to it, girl.
It's huge. Be sure to comment, subscribe, like, and highlight for notifications.
And just don't tell Al be sure to do it. Everybody.
What?
I thought you said Al be sure. Subscribe.
Be sure.
Oh, I thought you said Al be sure. Subscribe, comment. And I know the one singer. I know you want more than one singer subscribing to you.
Rugby.
Do it. All right, let's do this next beer. I'm ready for this one. This is going to be the best one of the night, I think. What you got better? Next time, let's get just beers we like.
Like I said, take a section. We do it all.
No, let's do beers we like.
And then we go to the next section, do it.
And sometimes we'll say, oh, we haven't done that one. Well, that beer is probably going to
suck. By the time it's over with, we have done all that section.
Yeah, we're getting there. Let's not do this one ever again now.
No. But then again, we are live, and this is live footage, and there's no backup.
No. Hey, you can record it somehow off YouTube, right? No? No.
I could probably pull it off of YouTube, but
we got to do that somehow. Okay.
Well, it would be good to pull it off and put it on the other sites. You know?
I'm not really concerned about it, because if we can't pull it off, let's do it again 10 years from now, yeah? Let's do it again.
If it's around 10 years.
We're going to be here forever. How many years you got left to live?
I was talking about the beer. You make me think all morbid. What's really sucky is, you think in 30 years from now, you're going to be 80 years old almost. You're going to be doing beer reviews? Probably not. Yeah. I'm going to be an 80-year-old doing it. No, let's think logically. How long do you think we got left? Logically. I could do it all the way until I die. Okay, let's think back a few steps. Here's the thing. I could do it all the way to die. Now, if you want me to continue the pace of doing 10, 15, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 beers, no. If you want me to think about, okay, I do one a week, 2 or 3 beers, okay, boom. One at the beginning, one at the end. One a day. Even one a day would be good. Yeah. It'll give us something to do every day. Then I would be able to do those beers, and hey, there we go. I'd have to tell my nurse, hey, after I drink this one beer, pull me the fuck away. And the thing about it is I could turn. Let's see what's in the fridge tonight, guys. Yeah. Hey, guys. I'd have to tell my nurse, hey, I do this shit. Pull me away from this computer because I'm going to keep going. And I'm going to be fucked up. I'm going to be a 65-year-old having a stroke from drinking. Please pull me away. And then your nurse would be like, well, I don't mind you drinking because I'm tired of you trying to fuck me. Possibility. The doctor took away your little blue pills.
Yeah. But I got you now, girl. I don't need no blue pill.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Beer swap beer review.
Hammer.
Sledgehammer or Mike Hammer?
It's a shag hammer.
Shag hammer.
Yeah.
Okay, shag carpet.
It's harder than a shag carpet.
Uh,
Oh, that hurts. I hurt my elbow like a lot. Yeah, it still hurts. I think I almost twisted my arm off.
You still haven't turned it off?
I'm going to turn it off right now. All right, I'll see you guys later.